Everybody, I think I am live. If I'm live, then y'all can see me. I'm here. Hold on. Give me just a second. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna try something different. I think I knew I had that echo yesterday. But today we are gonna be talking about none of them boring ass 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Season 4, episode 5. Lies have got no legs. Review/drag. Now, we're going to go ahead and kick off with this 30-second intro, and I will be back in them dirty 30 seconds. Do you hear me? Let's go. Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. Okay, here we go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. So let me get my morning shout outs. Yuli, what it do? Bobby, Lady T, Cheryl, what it do? Hold on. Can't wait to get started. Is anyone else can't stand the cold? I'm with you on that one. Patty, what's up? What it do? Peace and love. Blue Panda, Dot. Nina, what it do? I ain't seen you in a minute, Nina. Diane, what it do? Peace and love. Dot, Coco, if I didn't say y'all name already, here y'all go. Keisha. Steve, what it do, brother? Peace and love. GSP, I'm happy to see you back. You made it down to the chat. Carl Mons, what it do? Carl Mons B. Grace, what is up? What it do? 64 Dark Horse. Peace and love. Barbara, Edom. Tamika, what it do, y'all? Peace and love, man. I see y'all all down there. Y'all done made it to the live. So today we're going to be talking about none other than 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, season 4, episode 5. Lies have got no legs. Now, this is the review/drag, and I'm going to get straight into it. Let's get straight into the first couple who I want to get into. Now, my first couple, I'm going to just pick a picture and see what first couple I want to talk to. Let's just get them out the way. Gabriel and Isabel. Now, Gabriel's over in Colombia right now. He's trying to figure out how he's going to be able to pay bills because he's saying every second, every minute, I'm having a heart attack while I'm over here. Understandable. You're gonna keep running into these occurrences. You're over in Colombia. You're used to making money in the United States. You're used to having a job over here. Now that you done made it to Colombia, because I guess he has this business he's been running in America. He's been making a good penny off this business. It's like a strap-on drawers, for transgender males. It's strap-on drawers. And strap-on drawers, put it that way. And he's been making some money off of it. But he's saying since he moved to Colombia, in order to get he can't get a stamp or something. He was saying like something about a stamp. He has to have that stamp. Which is his clothing brand, which is his logo, put it that way. The stamp, he's trying to say logo. He was just saying logo, but just using it in a different terminology. Stamp, which is the logo that whatever his logo he uses for his draws is, he can't find it over there in Colombia. He can't get it somewhere in Colombia. I think it costs him more money or something. So they run into the financial problems already out the bat. And I'm trying to figure this out. Does Isabel even got a job? Does Isabel even work? I don't think Isabel working. If anybody in the chat know if Isabel working or if they heard that, please put it down at the bottom of the chat. Please do that. I don't think she works at all. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she work at all. But yeah, they going through financial problems. And I honestly, my honest opinion is I think Gabriel rushed himself into this relationship and wasn't thinking. He was only thinking that this woman likes me for who I am. She's beautiful. Why not move to Colombia? And then it's not so much of the language barrier is there, but it's there, because he even said it. He was like, yeah, I need to work on my, I think that was somebody else, but I think he not actually know how to speak Spanish, but it's a different type of Spanish where you at in Colombia. Everybody speaks different type of Spanish, different type of languages. Just like in Africa, they all speak different type of languages. It's the same thing when you go over to other people's country, even Russia too, even not New Zealand. You know, other places speak different languages. Everybody don't speak the same. There's different cultures, there's different tribes, there's different languages. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go ahead and get that out the way for the what you call that for with the book for dummies. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I don't think that Gabriel and Isabel is gonna last long. They're already running into these financial problems. He can't even get ready to handle his business that he needs to handle because he can't sell his merchandise really over there if his logo is not on it. The stamp of he needs that stamp of approval, which is his shit, you know, because anybody can literally take your shit and just sell it the way they want to sell it without your stamp of approval. I'm pretty sure they've been already at the draws. He probably just puts his logo on it. That's it. He probably just put his logo on it, and now his logo not gonna be on it. So how people gonna know to buy from him? How is he gonna make his house? How is he gonna make himself a household, a household name to certain people who like wearing those? You know, like seriously, he can't. So I think this couple. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The show last night it was like another 2-hour bore fest, you know. But I did catch some little stuff here and there about some real interesting things, and that was the only interesting thing I found out about that couple last night. What I was tuning into was that. Now, another couple I found out that was very interesting last night was Chris and Jamie. Now, Chris moved over to a certain part of Colombia where it's a lot of crime at. We don't see that. We don't know where these people be going half the time. So Chris tells Jamie she wants to go out and get some type of protection. And she said, "Oh, I want a knife. I've been around knives all my life, and you know, and I had this same knife when I was 9 years old. They gave it to me as a birthday gift." That's Jamie. Jamie be talking like that. So I'm very good around knives. Yeah, I know you is. Shit, you from Alabama, damn it. I know you good around knives. You done been hunting and everything. I can tell she been hunting. But the only thing I found out that was interesting with this couple is that she's in a very dangerous part of town. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around that. That girl's in a very dangerous part of town. So, and then this is the part I don't get with this is the part I don't get with Jamie. Why Jamie gonna tell her? Jamie gonna sit up, I'm scared around knives. Damn it, do you know where we live at? Do you know where we live at? Jamie, you've been walking around here. She said they be when you put the kids down for a nap, they be doing that over there. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that word on here because I don't know, YouTube ain't friendly with that word, but they be taking kids and putting them down for a nap. If you get what I'm saying, just putting them down, take that out of there and put the other two words together. You know, and then you'll get it. I'm pretty sure y'all understand. But with that all going on, with that being said, I'm gonna be honest. I would get a knife too. I get a couple. I need about 6 knives. I need the biggest one, and the smallest one, and the pocket one, and the wallet one. Because people been getting mugged over there. She said people been getting shot. Like, I'm like, what is this? None of their fiancé the gangster way? Like, come on, bro. They done went all the way to Colombia, and she done ran into the gangsterest part of town just to find love. You done moved your ass over there to a gangster part of town. They've been having problems. This is what I don't get. I don't get it with these couples. This is the thing I'm about to say right here. How do you not learn about the culture where you at? How do you not learn about where you're at? You know, like, come on, man. It'd be ridiculous. This woman did not know where she was at first. And then she started to read news articles and was like, oh, people over here get hurt. People over here get this. People over here again. I need to get a knife. So they go to yeah, Bobby, for real. 90 Day Fiancé the gangster way. You hear me? With Jamie and with Jamie and Chris. Hell yeah, that's what it is. They over in the gangster part of Colombia. Look, but then it's the thing. Chris, why didn't you do any research before you left America about where Jamie live at? You've been talking to this woman and not did no research of where she lived? You dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you, you're dumb. You're dumb. Oh yeah, you're dumb. Because if it was me and I'm going to another country, I've been hearing about other countries, they get down bad, and we not the worst country with deaths or none of that. You know what I'm saying? We not. There's a country, it's like, I think it's about 10 countries ahead of us, 10 continents. I think 10 countries, 10 countries that's ahead of us man, or 10 cities or something like that. That's not even in America that got it bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's a death every day. It could be right next to your footstep. You know what I'm saying? That's how close death be in other countries. Like, I'm just being honest. I would have got that damn knife too. And then here go Jamie to myself. Oh, I'm scared. I don't know. What you mean you don't know? Well, then let me go buy a gun then. You know somebody who got a gun? I'm pretty sure Jamie, who that person who Jamie was talking to with all them tattoos on their face. That's who Chris needs to hook up with. On me, because that would have been a you got any friends that's gangsters? Yeah, because people over here getting shot. I'll buy one of these guns. I know y'all got a cheap $40 gun. I don't care if it got a body on it or anything. I ain't gonna get caught with it. I'm gonna use it and throw it away and go get another. You hear me? Throw it in the gutter and go and buy another. You hear me? That's exactly what's gonna happen here. Yep, it's gonna be a throwaway. As soon as I'm done doing what I need to do with it, when somebody coming towards me with that bullshit, it's getting thrown away and I'm going to get another one. I ain't even lying to you. In a dangerous area like that, hell no, I need one. I'm not playing. That's just like you go to Haiti, you gonna need it. Anywhere you go that's got crime going through the roof, people shooting people, and yeah, I need a gun. I don't need a knife. What they tell you, never bring a knife to a gunfight. You hear me? Like, that's real. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. You want to get shot with the knife. You know what I'm saying? You want to be unalived with the knife. Make it make sense. Like, no, I'm not. Yeah, I would say this. Jamie, I think you was I think you're in over your head when you're going into this situation. A knife ain't gonna help you over there in Colombia, shawty. If they over there carrying big Dracos, big AKs, and AR-15s, mount guns, machine guns, you hear me? Like, they trying to knock some 45s, you know what I'm saying? They got Smith & Wessons, they got it all. They got attachment pistols, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got they probably got that one gun over there, the Dillinger. You hear me? They probably get that big old RoboCop gun. They probably got a gun over there that can shoot a laser out. You know, a knife ain't gonna help you. I'm sorry, but Chris tripping. Jamie was like her safe here. Jamie lying. Jamie lying. And you fell for it. Your dumb ass fell for it. But I ain't going to call you too much of dumb ass. I'm going to say you smart, though, when you said, let me go get a knife, damn it, because these people over here kill them for real. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Hell yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But at least you better go get a gun. You better go holler at that dude with all them tattoos on the face that Jamie know. I'm talking about the man got tattoos everywhere. Go holler at him on me. You need to go talk to him. Yeah, but let's move on to the next couple. Was that Jamie? No, that wasn't Jamie's people. That was dude with the tattoos on his face. No, Isabel. Well, look here, Gabriel. You might need to go get you some protection too. You need to go holler at old boy. Well, Jamie, I'm gonna say this. Chris, go talk to since y'all both in Colombia. Chris, you need to go get Isabel and Gabriel and go talk to the dude with the tats on his face. I guarantee you're gonna be able to get some shit popping over there. You hear me? Like, let's just be real. Now, they didn't show Jen and Reese last night, but they did show – they showed a little bit of Debbie and Osama. Now, they showed Osama, and Osama was talking about where he's at. He was saying – it was a lot of fishy stuff saying where he was from and how they get down. It's kind of dangerous over there where he at in Morocco. He was saying a lot. Like, oh, yeah, you know, it's death or something. I said, man, this man here tripping. Yeah, Debbie, you need to have Miss Debbie coming from Miss Debbie the snack cake. That's what I'm gonna name her. The Debbie lady that was on the snack cake thing. That's where she came from, the Debbie snack cake lady. But Miss Debbie's. Now she went over here to Morocco. So I'm about to pursue Osama. I love him and Osama. We hear a little bit background story from Osama. Osama seemed like he's just an artist, man. He been looking for love. He done fell in love with Debbie. Debbie broke up with him on Facebook one time. I said, how she break up with you on Facebook? That don't even make any sense. Like, y'all people, y'all gotta be shitting me right now. Like, come on. This couple here, man, they doing this for TV. I don't know, man. He probably did. That man look like he be humping like of age woman. You know, he don't care. He just wanna put it where he can't put it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the age women, they probably be freaky with him. And yeah, I ain't gonna go into that. Just sound nasty. And it, just the thought of it, like just me. No, But I'm gonna say this, Debbie Finna go over here. Now her son is not. He like, mama, what can I do for you not to go over here? She talking about she about to take 6 bags. And then she was like, when I get over there, I'm gonna bring all the rest of my stuff. My friend gonna help me bring all the rest of my stuff over there. Her son was like, I don't think that's a wise decision. I think that's dumb. Her son was right. Her son was right. Her son was right. He talking about he look like the Crep Creeper. Hell no, he look like the Grim Reaper. You hear me? All he missing is the black cake. You hear? Grim Reaper Osama and Debbie Snack Cake. You hear me? That's their name. On me, Debbie Snack Cake and Grim Reaper Osama. You hear me? But now she gonna go over there and think everything finna be sweet. Now she hasn't even made it there yet to get in front of them. We skipped past them because their story wasn't too long. Like they only showed them for probably like, man, I swear like 10 minutes. If that, they barely showed these two. But when they showed them, it was like, all right, I just want to see them get to each other. And then let's see 3 episodes in after that. Hold on. Hello? Man, come on, quit calling me. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Friendly reminder. Nope, you're not finna. Look here. People stop calling me when I'm on my live. Look, what they call that? The school stop calling me school. Leaving them little voice message things. But Osama and Debbie, the snack cake, and Usman and Grim Reaper Osama and Debbie the snack cake, they not gonna last long. I can see this already being. It's not gonna happen. This couple here is not finna be together forever. I promise you that. Debbie's 67 years old, y'all. 67. So I'm a different 67-year-old. Okay, your son, he worried about you. Like, I can't go to mama's house. I can't go talk to mama when she here. I was like, yeah, you're a little bit too dependent on your mama. That was awkward for you. The way you said mama like that. What happened? Come on, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? You eating paper? Huh? No, don't eat that paper. You better stop eating that paper. Go play. Don't cry. He mad. But, I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nobody in their right state of mind finna go over there and think that everything is finna be copacetic. And yeah, she's 67. I'm Beverly, she's 67. That woman's 67 years old, about to go over here and be with a 23-year-old man. That don't even make sense. This man ain't even lived his life all the way. He still got Similac coming off his lip. You know, they need to make a Similac gang. I told the little boy in the box with my son, me and the other dude, we was like, yeah, he was like, I was like, why don't you get a tattoo? Man, old boy was like, why don't you get a Similac? He was like, why don't you get like a drip coming off your lip, like a Similac drip? A milk drip. That's what Osama need, a milk drip coming off his lip. He ain't even got off the titty fully yet. And wait till we meet his parents, because we ain't even met his parents yet. We would have been meeting friends in here and there, but we ain't met his parents. I'm pretty sure his parents are still alive. So yeah, but you know, over there in Morocco, some people probably ain't playing. I done heard about Morocco on the news before. Yeah, like on the news. But yeah, he's still a baby. That's all what that is. But we're gonna go to the next couple. And that's gonna be, I'm saving the best for last. Man, I gotta pick and choose between these. You know what? I'm gonna go with Nicole and Mahmoud. Now, Nicole and Mahmoud, the mannequin Nicole, the great mannequin of the world, Nicole. So we go straight to her. Why she done took her ass over to Egypt and thinking everything finna be sweet and cookies? She over here. Now look at her. She over there crying. She crying, y'all. Mahmoud where's my wife? Baby, honey. She's sitting over in the thing crying to production. I said, why is she crying? I'm feeling a little bit homesick. No, you're not. You worried because shit ain't finna go your way over here. You finna have to bow down to this man. You finna have to bow down to him. That's what it is. The man is the head. The man, I don't care. The man don't even got to have no money in Egypt. Damn it, you can go out to work, but shit, you finna have to bow down to him. And finna have to rub his feet. If he say he want his back done, you better do that back, damn it. He said something weird. If y'all catch that 2 episodes ago, the last episode, he said something weird like, "Oh, if you don't listen to something, yeah, we handle something over here." So it sounded like he said he was gonna do something to her if she don't listen. You hear me? Like, I'm like, yeah, the people over in Egypt ain't playing. Like, better be careful, you can get stoned over in that motherfucker. You hear me? Like, you better do whatever he tell you to do until I want to go back up. Then y'all heard what she said. I don't have my apartment no more in downtown LA. I don't have my apartment no more in LA. Your dumb ass decided to move. Your mama was even looking confused at you. Now you done set over here. Now you stuck over here. You know, you ain't stuck necessarily. You can go all the ways back to your mama and dad's house, but you got to get back on your feet. You damn sure not going to LA. You damn sure not going to be paying for LA no more. It's over. You done took your ass all the way over across the world and finna have to be somebody's master. You hear me? Well, they gonna have to be your master. That's what it is. You're gonna have to, master, can I go out and eat master? You hear me? I love you, master. Yeah, you might as well call him master now. Now she done went over here and I wanted to meet up with your friends. You know the mannequin, I'm pretty sure everybody over in Egypt looking at her like, looking at Moo-Man like, man, he walking with is that a dog? You know what I'm saying? They probably like, is that a robot? That woman look off. Yeah, you done came over here and invaded they city. You know what I'm saying? They probably got to watch you. She must be a spy. That must be a machine. You hear me on me? Like, I'm being dead ass here. She walking over there. Straight as can be. Skinny as hell. Pale as hell. I'm talking about that woman pale, bro. Like, she's not even white. She not mixed, nothing. She pale. I ain't ever seen nobody. I seen people like that, but I always looked at them with like, is you a vampire? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got on glasses and it's winter. She might be a vampire for all we know. Who knows? But she go out in the day so that means she might not. You know, it's a such thing, y'all. I want to say this. You know, there is a rare condition of people that be allergic to the sun. Like literally, they can't go outside during the sun. It's weird. But that's not Nicole. But I just wanted to throw that out there. That's what would you call that? That's a fact of the day. Now let me go back to this mannequin. Now she didn't go. She went out to meet the ghost of Egypt. Hell yeah, GSP. They like he walking with the ghost. Is that a blow up doll he carrying around? He got the one. He got a special edition without the lipstick. You hear me? But they done went over there. They done went over there, man. I want to see your friends that you liked to being around when you was growing up. Because I'm a good lady. I'm a good wife. Man, she done went over here and thought it was gonna be a girl. I know she thought it was gonna be a girl up in there somewhere. It's nothing but dudes. And then they looking at her. I know they was looking at her like, damn, she look like a mannequin. I know they was like, damn, she look like a blow-up doll. Damn, she look like a robot. You hear me? It was a lot of expressions going on over there without them saying anything. And I was just like, you need to run for the hills, shawty. You need to get up out of Egypt real fast. This man you done married, he around a bunch of dudes for a reason. They probably got a whole hidden gang over there right now. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But she gonna say something like, "Oh, how did you guys meet?" They was like, we've been around him since we grew up in the same city. We've been around him in the same neighborhood. I'm pretty sure since they've been kids. The ghost of Egypt on me. The ghost of Egypt is here now. Yeah, man. They probably thought she was a ghost at that dinner table. Like, he done walked up in here with a whole ghost. They probably finna start praying. They probably trying to figure out if she finna evaporate and you know what I'm saying? And go up in a thin air. Man, they were just like looking at her funny. And then she said something else, and Mahmoud was like, yeah, we're crazy. Us as guys, we crazy. Like, that's what they was I'm pretty sure they probably is crazy a little bit over there where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't put shit past nobody over in that part of Egypt. Shit, them people probably get down with them choppers be shooting. They probably be shooting them choppers up in the air. What happened? Hold on, my son coming. What happened? Did you do something? What'd you do? What did you do? Don't mess with this, okay? Because you acting like you got terrible tools. You ain't even two yet. Can you go over there and play? Netizens over here to play with. Hold on. Can you go play? High five, Dada. Dada. You high five me. Go ahead and play now. Go ahead. Yeah, you smart as hell, boy. That's that DHA, baby. It's kicking in. But I'm going to say this. I don't need you over here with me. I'm talking to the people, man. Say hi. Say hello. Yeah, say hello. Now go on back that way. He finna come right back in a couple seconds. But I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna work out with these two. Even though they married, and it's sad to say, she needs to first understand the language barrier. The language barriers right there. The language barriers is like, it's not good. You know, it's not something that she want to just step into. You know, I think she rushed herself into being married with this man, and she thought everything was gonna be sweet and cookies. Just like I told y'all, just because it's an Oreo don't mean it's always sweet in the middle. They got some Oreos that has a defect problem. You know, like you might pull out the Oreo that's just the Oreo with no cream in the middle. That's what she pulled, no cream in the middle of her Oreo. So now she's stuck. She'd have moved her ass over here, and I'm back with my husband. You should have divorced him when you had the chance to. Dumbass. Like, these people be dumb, bro. Like, they be doing dumb shit. This is how I know this should be scripted. They be so doing dumb shit. They better be lucky them cameras around. You hear me? Because just like Debbie the snack cake's son told her, I'm scared for you to go over here because I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't worry about it. The cameras is around. You know, ain't nobody. I'm pretty sure they got police on standby. But Nicole and Mahmoud they got a lot to deal with right now. And this girl and married. This is what I was saying. Why do people go marry into some culture that they don't know nothing about? That's the craziest part for me. Why the hell would you marry into somewhere that you don't even know nothing about? She was like, oh, I'm not crazy. They ain't even call you crazy. That's what I'm like. You don't even know these people's language and then you just over there looking like a complete mannequin. You can't even talk. They have to build a barrier. What happened? Hold on. What the hell? What happened? What happened? Man, look here. Hey, you're going to have to go this way because you like to grab stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go back. Can you go back, please? Get the thumb out your mouth. Can you go back? Thank you. Yay. Yay, he did it. High five. He gone. He'll be back. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. High five. Wow. Yay. Yay. Say yay. Dada. High five. Yeah, he high fiving. Yay. Okay, next couple we're going to talk about. High five. Yay. High five. Good job. But next couple we're going to talk about. This is the last couple I'm talking about today. And they only show 4 couples last night. 5 couples. They didn't show Jen and what's that? High five. Pow. Yep, there we go. That ain't boo-boo boy I smell. But let's talk about Danielle and Johan. These two right here is something else. Production wants to raise my ass, you hear me? That's why they keep coming back. Somebody need to come get your management team need to come get you in production. Where's your manager? High five. I can't keep high-fiving you, son. High five. High five, production. Okay, high five. Yeah, high five. You don't hit me. No. Hold up. You trying to knock down my stuff now. You got to go on now. But let's go on and get into Danielle and Johan, the unfiltered couple. They unfiltered. They unfiltered. You see what I'm saying? But now Danielle, she over here just doing whatever she was doing, you know what I'm saying? And she done brought her friend over. You know, she done brought her friend over to meet Johan, and her friend can speak fully his language. You know, she can speak Spanish in his native tongue. She telling him, she's like, "Oh, what are your plans? What is your purposes with my friend?" And yeah, and you know, and she's like, he was like, "Oh yeah, I had babies before, and I told the one I got women pregnant, and I told them to get abortions. That's the only thing I caught. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. Everything else a part of that conversation was boring as hell. The only thing I caught was this man been pregnating the whole village and making them get abortions. I surely caught that. I said, oh yeah, he on a different type of time. He on a different type of time. He getting the whole village pregnant and then telling her that he ain't had no kids. Look, you hear me? You had babies and then dropped them off at the clinic. Come on, man. Like, that shit pitiful. That's pitiful. That's not cool. But then I can see what Danielle is like. Man, you make me worried now. I don't know if I did the right move. I done left everything and well, shit, I done moved from New York and left everything behind. Well, it's either, what do you want to do? You want to go back and handle that debt that you filed bankruptcy for allegedly? Or do you want to stay your ass over in the DR and deal with shit there? It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but because if it was me, I'm going to be a grown-up and handle my business. And I ain't got to tell you what my business is. I ain't finna be dependent on nobody. I'm not finna be dependent. I'm going to be independent. Handle my shit. You know what I'm saying? Handle your candle. You hear me? But, you know, took your ass over there and found out this man that had babies already. Now, you talking about some, oh, you thought everything was sweet. You thought it was sweet, huh? Now you think this man want to have a baby with you and this gonna be you gonna be the first one ever been pregnant by him? What if he make your ass get an abortion? You think it's gonna be safe to say to stay your ass in the DR then? That part. You hear me? But y'all decided, now they decided to open up, keep the shop open, because she ain't got shit else to fall back on. They just gonna have to get rid of the flies. That's it. But another thing, she went to this shop. She went to a voodoo shop. That's what that shit was. I don't care when they talking about. She's talking about it's magic. That's voodoo. That's voodoo. Shit. What I'm gonna say, that's voodoo, Hindu, whatever. That's voodoo shit. Your ass went over there. What happened? What happened? What happened? Here you go. Look. What happened? Yeah, what happened? What happened? It's okay. All right, go play, okay? Yep. But I'm gonna say something. She was doing voodoo. That man was like, my religion would not go for this. I mean, she up in there burning candles, cutting throats of goats. You hear me? Got blood everywhere, chicken blood, goat blood, and we make that business stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, your ass gotta go. You finna go back to America with this shit. Bonjour, yeah, that look at GSP, you hear me? The broke bonjour. Voodoo run away. I ain't fucking with none of that shit. You keep them spirits where they at. You hear me? Like that. Ain't nothing good coming out of voodoo. I'm gonna tell you that much. But she did went her ass over there trying to let's get some of this seasoning right here. But he was like, no. He got to speaking then, but then when she got to talking to him later on, he was just like, well, if you don't want to be with me, you can go. But I was like, damn, if you break down like that, honestly, y'all ain't gonna work if he's already breaking down like that. And y'all married already. This shit crazy. See, they lived a good life, but they did not ever tell y'all about the side of who was the one doing voodoo. And it's so crazy that Danielle be going over. See, that shows me something. It be these American women that go over to other countries and be doing that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, then come back and act like they cool and holy and thou. Hell nah. Her ass was going over to the Caribbeans to do a ritual before she came back to New York. But it failed, and that's why she went bankruptcy. Allegedly, that's what I'm thinking. See, it all adds up. Because she didn't do what she was supposed to do. Shit like a movie, if you hear me. It's like a movie. But that's all I got to say about them two couples. And I'm going to do Twitter time. I'm going to drop the link right now. You do got 4 little tweets. The tweets was even boring. I ain't going to lie to y'all. The tweets was like My only time is good is when I'm dragging their ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm more entertaining than them. Like, y'all need to come on over here and come to Geo Malik's Productions. You hear me? And let my son do the production. He don't know too much. He gonna tear the fucking screen shit down. But he let him do the production and let my daughter and my other son do production. We're gonna be cool. Sharon Robinson, if you're reading this, I need you to ask this stable genius where she was June 6, 2021. I know where she was at. She one of them. Y'all remember what happened June 6, 2001? They stormed the Capitol. Mm-hmm. I believe she was there. The way she acting. It just amazes me how these women think they can change an entire country custom and culture. Customs and culture. Yeah, you can't change that shit. You mannequin, you can't change. Even in this picture, you look like a standing still mannequin. Right here, looking like the link has been dropped. Anybody want to call up at this time, go ahead and click that link. But looking like a standing still mannequin. You got two more after this, one more. Imagine wearing this t-shirt on the TV show about 67-year-old mom leaving the U.S. to marry an Arab named Osama. America. You hear me? On me. Like, that's what I don't get. Why would he wear that shirt? Man, this man is liberal as hell. Liberal. Yeah, we know where he was on January 6th. On me. You hear me? I heard it was look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I heard it was a cop that started that shit off. On me. That's what I heard. But I ain't gonna say nothing too much. You hear me? They ain't gonna come for me because they already know that. Yeah. It's that over here. It's that over that way. I got that Blickathon. You hear me? Roy, what it do? Peace and love. I see you made in the chat. Tell me if I got an echo when you talk.
No, you're good. You're good. I just had to make sure that I didn't have an echo because, just one of the rooms in my house always have like good acoustics, and it's usually either inside on the second floor in my bathroom or one of the bedrooms because it's a lot cleaner. So, yeah. So,
what you think about this last night's episode?
Oh my Lord, where do I begin? I don't understand Nicole, okay? You think that because you go to Egypt and you knew this man had at least like his whole soccer team, aka his family in his house, you think that you'll be able to order them around? Boy, you better be careful that mama doesn't throw you out. For real, And why is she having like a meltdown inside the bathroom? Is she having buyer's remorse because she married that man? Because I think so. With evil Danielle, let me tell you something. I may be like on the spectrum financially because of my student loans and everything else, but at least when I was working, I tried to pay something every 2 weeks. I look at my paycheck, I'm like, okay, if I could do 3 bills, put some money towards 3 bills on the first paycheck. Second paycheck in that month, same thing. You get stuff paid off faster that way. But Danielle thinking that she's living a high life on a beer keg budget with champagne dreams. I think it's for real because like she's like, oh, I paid $4,000 for where I live. I'm like, yeah, because you live in the high end of New York because you still have those champagne dreams because you think you can manifest everything. Like all those crystals, all those going out everywhere, all that going to the DR and everything else that send, because I know full well she sent money to your Hess family. There is no way that you're in debt that bad and not say a peep to no one, but you want to live in the DR. Mm-hmm. Right? And little Debbie Fun Kicks. When I saw Osama's face, I got scared. I got scared because if you saw the other side of his face, his left side, and he was talking, and the cameramen are evil in TLC. They zoomed in on his face. They zoomed in on his mouth. And there was a tooth missing somewhere. There was a tooth up in his gums. I'm like, oh no, ma'am. No. And she said this man fine. I'm like, wait, you look like a whole overgrown 18-year-old. Stop it. Just stop, because he was skateboarding, and I'm like, are you sure you didn't lose some teeth while you were skateboarding? Like, what happened to your face, sir? But he said he was a cat man. He's like, I could relate to cats. And didn't you see on the one scene he was holding that one cat, and the cat got scared? The cat saw his teeth and got scared. Like, that poor cat was scarred. James, like, Chris, yo, I think there's something really off with her, because she said, oh, willy-nilly and free, oh, I had got my first knife when I was 8 years old. When I was 8, I got my next set of either My Little Pony or something else, because I wanted G.I. Joes that year and I didn't get it. But, ma'am? 8 years old, you got your first knife. And the knife that you wanted to buy, you were going like Jason Voorhees in a knife store.
That's
trying to stab her.
That's them liberal people.
But Jamie saw Chuck, she's like, oh, nothing happens here. And I love how Chris was like, yo, but homeboy stole your phone. Oh, but that was one time. What? That's one time too many, ma'am. That's one time too many. Because here where I live is like people are getting attacked on the subway for no reason by randoms who just slash people's faces open and just take their stuff. So,
oh, hell no.
Like, come on now. Like, it's not a one-time thing. Like, here, like, I have to make sure I go on transit in the day, because in the night, the freaks come out at night. And I don't mean the ones that are in the bedroom.
Huh?
You know? For real. You know? And like, and Jen and Rishi, I think Rishi did mess around with some other females, because there's no way he stayed on the straight and narrow for 2 years waiting for this woman to calm down. There is no way. Plus, his mom was doing the arranged marriage version of Tinder, because she was swiping left, swiping right for a very fertile female for her son. You know? Because when homeboy snitched on Rishi, I was just like, I'm like, what else this man's gonna say? He's like, yeah, the mother was looking for a wife for her son for a long time, about 2 years, and Jen looked surprised. I'm like, so we're not gonna research this stuff first? Ma'am?
They did show them last night, huh? I wasn't paying attention.
They showed them briefly. They showed the part of just like where she was mad that Rishi didn't bother telling her.
The mom was asking she was asking the mother questions like about, have y'all been looking for a wife for Reese and stuff like that? Yeah, that shit was lame. I mean, she wasn't even mad really. She got accepted. Yeah, she went over there to ask his family questions. That was dumb.
Yeah, because she was going on like, if it's just because according to Rishi, he told his mom that him and Jen are just friends. And I'm thinking to myself, you don't spend a couple of grand to go to India for just a friend, you know, and everything else. You don't move halfway around the world for just a friend. So I figured, this is just my theory, allegedly, that he figured that if he has Jen in an apartment somewhere else at the other end of the country, he could go through the arranged marriage and then just be able to cop to Jen's house at night, you know? So that's what I think. That's how I figured Rishi wants to get that up, because didn't you notice that Rishi wasn't too keen on making that apartment a home? He wanted just to make sure that it looked like a kind of like a trap house with no toilet paper, no toothpaste, no toothbrush, no nothing, you know. Not even heat. But yeah, they did show them briefly last night, but not for long, because it was just a weird, awkward situation with Jen and the mother meeting. You know, they showed a lot more of Chris and Jamie, and Chris going like if she's, you know, one of the Jedis from Star Wars with that knife. Stabbing air like Jason Voorhees. I thought I was watching Friday the 13th or 90 Day Fiancé, the first 48 hours. because Jamie thought that Chris wanted a small knife, but I think because Chris can't work or whatever the situation is, that she'll just want to go big. So she got the bigger knife because she figured that Jamie's going to pay for it, you know, because I don't think Chris was working at all anyway. She was just like running around in onesies and like fairy costumes, you know, so.
Shit, Michael Myers without the mask on my mom.
But
I'll say this. Oh, you know, it's crazy that you said that. Usually she Michael Myers without the mask. And her girlfriend name is Jamie. The name of the girl that Michael Myers was chasing in Halloween 4 and 5, her name was Jamie. It was his niece name was Jamie. I mean, she was deaf at first. And then she started to talk.
That is a crazy coincidence. I didn't even think that's a crazy coincidence because I didn't even think about that one. Because my whole thing is that Jamie cares for Chris, but she doesn't want like to end up being her caregiver and everything else. She cares for her, but Jamie messed up by getting the wrong one. She should have gotten one with more money available, you know, because Chris will cause Jamie to lose her job if you think about it, because she only took 30 days off. And Chris is like, well, I might need surgery. Jamie can't afford to be off work longer than 30 days. Yeah. You know?
She was outside swinging that big ass knife, though.
Yeah, she was like swinging it and stabbing air. I thought we were watching Return of the Jedi, the 90-day version.
Somebody could have came by and just said, "Bow."
Exactly.
Like with that knife, you swinging that shit. I don't mean nothing. Never bring a knife to a gunfight. You hear me? You over in their territory. You over in their part of the country. Man, the people will shoot your ass so fast, bro, with that knife. They see that big ass knife, they just gonna automatic shoot you.
No, but she was so casual about
the shit out of your dumb ass. You be sitting over there. You let knives are for close encounter reasons only. Like
exactly.
When somebody upon you with the gun like this and shit, you can be able to move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, but you gotta know your shit though. You can't just be like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Better, your ass gonna get shot. You know, you gotta move it. It gotta be instant. You can't just think of, should I do this? No, you gotta cut the motherfucker, stab him, period. Like there's no somebody close up to you with a gun, even a rifle, if the barrel is able to touch you or just this far away from you, you need to be able to move. Like
because and plus
that knife needs to come out immediately. That knife needs to come out. You need to hit the person with the knife. Like you need to hit him. Like I ain't talking about hit him literally. Like I'm talking about poke him, stab him, slice him, something. I'm talking about where they down. You know, you need to down them.
And plus, Chris said, according to Chris, she's like, oh, my neck, I have neck issues, I got back issues and everything else. I got issues with my spine, but you're telling me you couldn't find a chiropractor when you were in the States?
Man, she need a gun. She all them knife, all them damn back problems she got. How the hell she gonna be able to move fast enough? Somebody come out and pull that Glock on her stupid ass. She go, man, get down, man. She gonna
like how
back on her. You know what I'm saying?
Like how she's gonna move?
Oh, my cerebral spine. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, I know it hurt, don't it? Look, get down to the ground all the way. She gonna be so down to the ground, she gonna come back up like this. Hear me? Like, hell nah, bro. Y'all better get on somewhere, man. That woman what is she swinging a knife for? What is she swinging? What is this gonna do? Swinging a knife and shit. Like
nothing.
Man, we carrying guns nowadays. People got guns. Like bullets don't need to carry. They just go. They travel. Shit. I don't be understanding Chris. Bro.
No, because did you see one of the clips of her where she's like, oh yeah, I had a whole bunch of knives and an ice pick.
That woman act like she been in prison 32 years or something, bro. Like she ain't even that damn tough. You been on a farm all your life. I've been around some people who actually been, even when you practice so much of shooting, it's nothing like having to go against somebody else that's going to shoot back at you. There's nothing like that. Nothing prepares you for that shit unless you're in an army or some shit. But them dudes come back with PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Some of these people be out of their damn rockers. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chris off her rockers. Chris off her rocker. That's all what it is. Chris thinks she know what she can do in a certain situation, but Chris is out there in the trenches. Let's just be real. The apartment that Jamie got, that it looks nice, but they're in the trenches. If that shit is going on, they're in the trenches. I'm being serious. Like, come on, man. They need to cut it out. Chris ain't gonna be able to survive over there.
No, because Chris was like, oh, you know, like, I don't understand, because Jamie got the apartment. It's a nice apartment, you know, it's nicer than a whole lot of other places. But at the same time, she was whining about an extra $100. Ma'am, where did the money go when you sold off all your stuff?
That part.
Where did all that money go? You know?
The whole part.
Yeah, because the thing is, you only got to the apartment with maybe what? Two or three suitcases and maybe a carry-on. That's pretty much it. Not a whole lot. But where did all that money go? Because I know you had to sell off your knives, your furniture, everything. The whole house itself. Even your own mama warned you, and your kids warned you not to go, but you decided to go anyway. You know, now you realize you have to have surgery for an accident that happened 20 years ago. You're telling me you couldn't get that done in the States, or at least have a conversation with Jamie going like, hey, this is all my health problems and everything else. Leave it up to Jamie if she wants to still stay with you. Because I have my health issues. I tell a person as soon as I meet them, I'm like, these are my health issues. If you want to stay, cool. If you just want to be my friend, cool. Because the thing is, there'll be times I'll have to go to the in and out of the hospital, in and out of to chirotherapy, to a physiotherapist, or to you know, to different therapies and stuff. Like, there's going to be a lot of that. So if you want to be around for that, cool. If you don't, it's okay. I can still do whatever I need to get done. But at the same time, if you want to be around, great. If you don't, it's okay. The thing was, when Chris kept bombarding Jamie with everything that's going on with her, I think some things she's exaggerating a little bit, you know? Because if you knew you were allergic to mint, you should have been like, hey, babe, by the way, like, I have severe allergies to this, and this. That's all you have to say. And Jamie will be like, cool, let me see if I can find it. Let me Google it or whatever. Google is your friend. You can Google some stuff, you know? But, like, Chris is just naive. Jamie's pretty sure way over her head, you know? Like, that's my whole thing. But with Miss Debbie Cakes, and Osama, I think Osama's going to take her for all her money.
You said Debbie Cakes?
Yeah, Debbie Cakes. I was trying to figure out the content, and Debbie Cakes came up.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google that shit real quick. Debbie Cakes. This Debbie when she was younger, y'all. Let me show y'all Debbie when she was younger. Y'all know I like to go after people when they was younger, how the way they look now. Like, look, let me show you Debbie Cake. Let me show you Miss Debbie when she was younger.
Because I'm pretty sure she had her son super, super young. Because if she's 67, he must be like...
Right there, y'all. When she was young. Little Debbie, you hear me? Little Debbie Cakes. That Miss Debbie, I promise y'all. It might be her for real, though.
Yeah. Because like the thing is just like with some of these ones like here. That. Oh, I believe that. I believe that because I know people who have the same illness as I have. They were on like Medicaid and everything else to cover for their medications and stuff. So I don't understand how can Chris couldn't do it in her very, very small town. You know, unless if she just wanted to continue thinking that she was a fairy and fly away. I don't know.
Who you talking about? Jamie or Debbie? I mean, Chris or Debbie?
She's talking about Chris, but you talking about that damn Debbie. I'm with her son. He's doing the right thing, and she's about to be real dumb and get that man all her money.
Well, because I'm pretty sure she said. I'm pretty sure
that boy is young enough to be her great grandson.
Listen, my oldest niece is 24. So when he was born, I was just leaving high school.
I'm not as old as that lady, but I have a 24-year-old son. I could not imagine myself dating somebody that's 24.
It's creepy as hell.
Oh Lord. And he looked like he's stupid. He looked like he just plain old dumb. He just looked dumb.
Did you see how the camera zoomed in on his face and his teeth on his left side of his jaw, top row, left side? Some teeth were missing, and there was
I'm
one.
gonna go back and look. I'll just be like, oh Lord, how did they even meet? That's just not working for me.
She said they met online. She said that either they were talking online because he was an artist or something. I'm just like,
Okay,
girl,
yeah,
spit it
that
out.
don't even make sense. That don't make sense.
I'm like, which 24-year-old would be like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna get me a 67-year-old. Yo, I'm gonna just like get that. What? What?
That's weird. And then she taking her old grandma self over there to do what?
Oh, she's going to marry him.
His aunties and his mama they gonna mount up and go whoop that old lady ass.
It's just a fall. It's just a
Get away from that lady. Get away from that baby. Come on.
If she doesn't fall off the donkey first. I saw parts of the trailer where she was riding a donkey and she fell off, and it was a little baby donkey. So
you can't even ride on a damn donkey. What the hell?
She fell off.
Yeah, I can't wait for that episode where she riding that donkey and she fell off that donkey. I know she broke something. Yeah.
She broke her hip.
Her hip. That hip gone.
She see how she hit that ground, all the dust went flying up in the air.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
I don't mean to laugh, but shit, that shit is hilarious. She knows she should have took her ass over there to over there across the country. Him to Morocco, thinking shit was gonna be sweet ass and fill off that damn horse. Help me.
Oh my Lord.
And
on live me one time. He was like, help me.
You gotta set a messenger pigeon for that.
Help me.
All she needed to do was just needed to go on a vacation and let him be her tour guide or something. You know, you ain't going over there to marry no 24-year-old boy.
He's a young pup.
He's a boy. He's still a boy. I mean, a 24. Yeah, come on. You. Oh Lord, I can't see it, lady. You crazy?
But nothing but love for you, bro. I appreciate that, Tina Greek mother. I appreciate you. I see you sometime in the Instagram. But you know, I'm happy you back over here. But yeah, y'all keep going on. But thank you for that $10 super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. But keep working though. Don't stop working. And everybody in the chat, I'm gonna say that public service enough.
Yeah.
Don't stop working. Keep working. Damn it. Like, ain't nothing like having a job. You hear me? Keep working. Praise that shit. But girl, keep going on.
Yeah, because
I can't wait to go back to work. Like, I'm just on a bit of hiatus. Not my fault. It's just
but you're at school, so you ain't got really too much to say. You're doing schooling, so that is work.
Right. That's work.
Yeah. You know that's what I can't. When you go to school, I'm not gonna tell you stop going to school and go to work. I'm gonna say keep working. Shit. I mean, keep going to school. Like, that's an obvious no-brainer because in the future it's gonna benefit something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So shit, keep going to school. At least you got a certificate behind you. A lot of people don't even have it. Shit.
I have to listen. I lost count of how many certificates I have, and plus I'm going for more. So right now it's sitting at like,
you know what? There are professional students. You just go to school and learn. That's you can be a professional student. Just go to school. But getting back to this old lady and this boy,
she was wearing a muumuu when she was riding that donkey.
Let me kick you out.
I don't know what the hell she had on, but she shouldn't have been over there in the first place. Her son should have called Adult Protective Services on her and do an evaluation to see if she's right upstairs. That just ain't right. She need to be evaluated.
Didn't you see the son was super vexed when he was carrying that suitcase? He was just like mad as hell because she wanted to bring all her jewelry down there. her son was like, yo, he's going to probably steal most of your jewelry while you're sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. He gonna be giving gifts away. He taking that to the pawn shop and get some money.
Of course, because I'm pretty sure she opened an account for him the last time she made sure she got everything set up so he could have his own account, because he probably conned her into doing it, and she kept sending money to him, because there is no way you're telling me that you haven't sent this man money at all.
She said, look, no, she said he didn't ask. She said she didn't really answer that question directly. She said he didn't ask for money. She never said she didn't send him any money.
Yeah, speak for that.
I just speak louder than words, because her silence proved to me that she did send money to him.
Yeah, I think so too. But like she said, her point is she's trying to deflect a little bit and say he didn't ask. She was just doing it freely because she wanted to. But she ain't gonna tell him that. She gonna tell her son that, or that lawyer.
No, because I can bet you that man sent her money on the DMs to send her something, but not just told her not to tell her son and the lawyer, because if the son and the lawyer found out, you know full well that the son would step in.
He don't even look smart enough to come up with something like that. She's seasoned. She's like 80. So she know what the game is. She ought to know. She was just sending it to him because he's 24 years old. He's showing interest in her to get her money, and she's she's falling for it because she wants to.
Yeah, because
but she's not dumb about going to get the prenup and then looking into that. And then, but then she did also she also turned around at the same little meeting and asked, well, how long should I have this, keep going on, where he he can't have access to my money.
I believe it.
How long does she have to wait? That's what she was at. How long do I have to wait before I can, give him money? No, so you already, because she already been giving it to him.
Well, I can bet you anything. Osama must have known, because you think that Osama doesn't know one of his cousins that could actually be able to crack code on different computers and systems, so he can get access to that money. Think about that one, because all he has to do is talk to one of his cousins or talk to one of his peoples for him to be able to have more access to that lady's money without even asking.
He don't even have to do that, because she's already giving him the money on the low. She's not telling nobody that. That's what I think.
Because
that whole situation is wrong. And I mean, she better start watching like Dr. Phil, and she better get on and watch some Catfish and all kind of stuff. He might not be catfishing you, but he's what are they called? Romance scammers now?
The Tinder swindler.
Something like that. It's like it's like happening to these older ladies, where these young men that live overseas, they swindle you out of your money. You think you're about to get married to this man, and all of a sudden, it's not happening. You go over there and you get all jacked up.
Speaking of Dr. Phil, there was an episode of that with this one white lady who got with a guy who lived in Africa and kept sending him money, and she was planning like they were going to get married, but her family said, so where'd you get your engagement ring? She's like, I bought my own ring.
Right.
Listen, the family was tripping out and everything else, because the kids have their kids, and they're thinking they're gonna lose access to Mima's money if she passes, because she keeps giving money to a scammer. She gave, I think, about how much was it? It was about like $500,000 ish, maybe more.
I can't remember.
A few years.
Gave it all up.
Yeah. But I can tell you, Miss Debbie Cakes is going to be taken for a ride. That's all I got to say. Miss Debbie Cakes is going to get capped.
Yes, she probably is. Her son going to try to stop it. He going to try to stop it.
Hold on. Public service announcement. I don't know but thank you, Dorothy Williams, for the Cash App. I do appreciate that so much. You know what? I'm just gonna start saying not how much y'all give me, but I'm just gonna say thank you for that. I appreciate that, Miss Dorothy Williams. Shout out to you. But y'all go ahead. Y'all finish off. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All I'm gonna say is just like the son is a police officer. Miss Debbie Cakes' son is a police officer. He has connections somewhere because cops have connections with other cops in different places. That's
Right.
all I'm gonna say because there is no way that like stuff like that will happen to his mama and he won't do nothing. He will reach out to every single connection he has to make sure that his mama's good because he doesn't understand why his mama, Sweet Debbie Cakes, is decided to go to a whole country for a child. I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, call it a spade a spade. That's it.
Exactly.
A spade on me.
Right.
Ain't no way around it.
Ain't no way around that.
As soon as she go to Morocco, what's gonna happen is he finna try to use her for some money. Like I'm gonna say this, it ain't even the fact that he gonna ask her for money. It's gonna be the shit that he goes out on trips and do all this and like that camel, that little ride or whatever, that donkey ride thing. I'm pretty sure it costs money.
Of course,
it's gonna come out of her that Miss Debbie the snack cake pocket.
Yeah, because that's touristy type stuff that they're doing. So you got to pay for that kind of stuff.
Got to.
So production ain't paying for it.
Damn, but production will.
They pay for a certain amount. They'll probably pay for a certain amount.
If you're bringing the tea and you're bringing a genre and you're able to be like, okay, well, I'm here for the long run. I'm gonna be on the next season. If you're able to actually pull fans to this show, just you as a couple with somebody else, then yeah, of course they're gonna be like, yeah, we'll pay for everything for you because they don't want to give you as much as money as what you think they're gonna get. They're gonna use your ass, and then they're not finna give you shit. Only thing you're gonna get is some Instagram followers, YouTube followers, maybe. If you do it right, you'll be able to get some money. You'll be able to get residuals later. But for Miss Lil Debbie, she don't understand that she probably finna end up being a star of the show. Honestly,
yeah.
She don't even Osama don't even understands that. They just together, I guess. At this time, I think Osama. Now, I honestly think Osama. He's not like Usman. He don't just use the older women. He's actually he probably like women of age. I'm being honest. Like he probably like them 67 and up. Honestly.
Hey, he might, because it happens. That's a real thing.
But Roger said he got all these missing teeth. Shit, why not?
Exactly.
He can't get no girl his age at 24. He can't get a girl his age at 24. What you think he gonna do?
That's true.
I mean, if I was in his shoes, I ain't gonna lie, I would have to do the same thing because I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm gonna keep it honest. Because I'm finna get somewhere, but I ain't finna go with no. If I'm not a part of this culture, I'm finna stay where I'm at. I'm finna stay straight and narrow. I'm finna go get me an older one, straight up.
Right.
If I can't get the young ones, I'm getting the older ones. If I can't do either of that, I'm gonna be what Pamela or Pamela. Great relationship, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, hell no. I think we can close this thing out, y'all. I think we'll go ahead and say your final words, then Nisa G. Y'all say y'all final words because we still got a whole another couple episodes until this thing is over with.
Well, all I gotta say is just like I am interested in Miss Debbie Cake's culture shock when she gets to Morocco because everything's not gonna be like Georgia. You're not gonna get like chicken and waffles at every corner. You're not gonna get your favorite snacks around the corner. It's gonna be a whole lot different. And plus, I can't wait till she finds out that like Osama, aka the Crypt Keeper, according to the chat, he's a Crypt Keeper. He's a Crypt guy. Because he was holding one. Yeah, see this party episode. He was holding one cat. The cat looked scared. The cat was traumatized. The cat was eyeballing him for like, sir,
oh man,
you want to eat? Please don't eat me. The cat got scared. And he's like, I can relate to cats more than humans. I'm like, child, get away, Miss Debbie Cakes. And Jen is going to get a rude awakening because Rishi don't want her. at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, them too. Lord, them too.
And
Hold
I
on,
can't
what you
wait
say
to
with
go
a
ahead.
sign to Angela Dean and you Geo forever? The fuck no, you're not.
Jesus.
I had to read. I'm looking. I'm like, hold on, what? DSP? Like, no.
No.
But that was your final words, Roy?
That is my final words. I can't wait till next week.
Exactly, me either. But go ahead, Nisha G. Go ahead, sister. Piece us out. I mean, say your final words, not piece us out. I'm gonna do that.
But we can piece out right now. But yeah, yeah, we can piece it out, bro.
All right, so thank y'all so much for coming in the channel. Been up here for an hour and 10 minutes. I appreciate that so much. If you want to go back and look at the last episode, you're more than welcome to, but I think we discussed enough of it. The episode last night, I'm gonna rate it like Auntie will rate it, and everybody else will rate this shit. I'm gonna give that motherfucker a whole D-, because it wasn't hitting on nothing that we already don't know yet. You know, so well, I give it a D. I give it a full D, not even a D-. But I'm gonna say this. Thank you so much for everybody supporting the channel. Thank you for the cash apps that you guys send to me. Thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate it. It's going to something big. This channel is going to be something big. Hey, give me a couple months. I'm already planning on getting a whole different desk up here, different computer, different all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make it look beautiful for all of us on here. And I'm going to have me my own little light thing in the background that say G. O'Malley. And it's not going to be a green screen. It's going to be real. You hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be like, that man moved up, you hear me? And it's gonna be thanks to y'all, you hear me? Because you supporting the channel. So hey, I can't complain, you know. And I'm loving the numbers. I'm seeing the numbers go up day by day. Even when I do Love of the Lockup, I gain way more numbers. Just right now, I just gained like 3-4 subs just off of just 90 days. So it is people out there that watch 90 days. That's why I'm keeping it going. And I do Seeking Sister. I'm gonna do Seeking Brother.
Brother, yes, I'm for that. You know, I'm for that. I'm for that.
With you, the ratings for none of these shows are gonna go up because as long as Love of the Lockup and Life of the Lockup is still doing what they're doing, it's over with for a lot of these shows. I'm gonna be honest, but and it's only them. This show is only an hour long. See, I noticed something when you get certain shows that's an hour long and they're interesting to watch. Hell yeah, people tune in. But when you got 2 hours and nothing but this shit like this story,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
people are like, yeah, I don't want to watch that, but I'm just gonna say this. Thank you guys so much for helping me grow. Seriously, you guys are helping with the channel. I don't know what's going on. Somebody even put me on Reddit the other day. I see my shit on Reddit. I was like, whoa. Like, I don't even know how I got on there, but I see my name on the Monique and Derek. I said, oh, yeah, well, I'm the new Reddit over here on YouTube. Look. I'm the new Reddit over here on YouTube, baby. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be having that shit. I'm going to drop it. You hear me? And shout out to all the people who really mess with me, like according to Amber, Auntie, Linda. It's a lot of more people. You know, I can keep, the list goes on. Millennial and Mom, y'all up here on the panel, everybody in the chat, Dot, Michelle, GSP, for the names that I do see right now. I mess with y'all for the names that I do see, but everybody else in the chat, I really do mess with y'all. And thank y'all so much for just supporting the channel because it's growing. It's growing. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, man. Let's keep this thing going. 2023, I'm hoping to get at least 15,000 subs because I know I ain't gonna push it to 20, but I know I can get up to 15,000 the right way. The original way, and the more numbers that grow, the more people y'all gonna see in here on everything that I talk about. So it's not. I can't get no damn 30,000 within 3-4 months. Now that's impossible. You know what I'm saying? But it's possible, but it's impossible. You know, so only way it's possible for me to get like an interview with somebody who's like a major person that's gonna bring. Like if I get an interview right now with NBA YoungBoy, of course I'm probably gonna hit 50K. Within 3 days, you know what I'm saying? Because his fan base, he got millions of people. So that's the only way that's gonna happen. But if I get somebody like Derek and Monique,
we ain't playing them bitches. Ooh, damn.
I'm just saying, I'm just being honest though. If I get Derek and Monique, I'm not gonna get that many. I'm not gonna get no thousands of subs. Like no. And even if I cover a major story, it's not gonna get me thousands of subs. It's probably gonna give me a couple like 40 or 30 subs. Like, and I'm cool with that. But other than that, I just want to say every sub counts, because they're real subs, and so I appreciate it. That means that somebody that's watching this video and saying, "Hey man, I like this dude. I'm gonna click on this shit. I'm gonna watch him." I like that itself. You know, like it's gonna grow. Just give it time, y'all. It's going. Y'all see the numbers. Y'all see the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Like y'all see me growing. I'm still at 8,000, but it's growing. It's going up. I'm talking about it's going up. Like so. Y'all see it, and I ain't buying them either. Nope. I don't do that. I'm actually over here organic, baby. This organic sauce right here. You ain't even got to pay for this game. All you got to do is ask. You hear me? And boy, put that thing back over there. I got kids. I can't pay for no subs.
That's no.
Thing back over there. Put that in the wall. But I think that's it, y'all, for me. And I just wanted to give my great appreciations about everybody just supporting me, man. Even though it's not a lot of people in here right now, one day we're gonna have 90 Day Fiance busting on here. Real that every show I cover, we're gonna have it busting. So I think it's safe to peace y'all out now. On the count of three, let's peace these people out.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Peace.
Peace and love, everybody. Have a